All right, so hello again. So let me just check if you guys are already ready. So just give me a thumbs up. Okay, so at least half of you are already here. Okay, anyway, so uh, do you guys have any questions so far? None? All right, so let us now proceed to the last exercise, which is the number 7. So if x, okay, seems that there is a question. Mm, so, the question of Mr. Sawanen. So, sir, tanong ko lang po sa mga computations, paano po maglagay ng comma if it's more than 3 digits? For example, 1,000 instead of uh, 1,000 na walang comma. Okay. So, okay, I did discuss that one on the, so it's actually with format. Okay. COMPFP. So it's on your module 7 finals. So format. Saan na yun? Hmm, right here. So if you would like to put a comma, let's say a separator, so you can use this format right here. So just put format 781,000 0.576. So the result of this one will become 781,234.58. So here's the syntax for that one. Okay, so it will get two decimals, which is 0.00, and then I think this is the syntax, okay, or the thing that you need to put for you to have a separator. Okay, so let's try to make this one work. Uh, okay, so let's create a new one. Ano ba ang pwede magamit? Okay, so I think none. So let's just have a new one. New separator. So let's have a simple addition. Text box. So we need 3 text box. And then label this one. Result. Change this into size 30. Okay. And you label 1. Operand 1. And for the label 2, it's operand 2. And then result. So what I'll do here is I will add them using a button. Oops. What happened? It is now not responding. Okay. And then this button 1 will be changed into add. Okay, so let me program this one real quick. X, uh, X box, as simple as text box x is equal to x plus y. Okay, and then the result should be uh, formatted. Okay, so instead of 781 point something, we'll use those variables for the computed value. Okay, and then you're only going to get two decimals. So instead of integer, let's change this one into double so that we can have a decimal. Let's try this one so that we can have a separator 1 2 4 5 dot 3 2 4, and then we have another one which is 5,943 dot 1 2 2 2. Okay, so if I add them, so it will give us a result of 7,188.55. Okay, so we now have a separator in here. Okay, so just get this syntax right here. So if you want to remove the two decimals, so just remove 0.00, I guess, and then just retain this hashtag or number sign, comma, number sign, number sign. So I hope I was able to answer your question. There you go. What if we have decimal? So it will not accept that a decimal anymore since we did remove the 0.00 right here. Okay. So to make this one complete, you have to include the 0.00 so that it can compute a decimal point. Okay. So any other concerns? Concerns or questions? Okay, so I guess none anymore. All right, so let us now proceed to the next example. Okay, so wait a second, guys. I need to drink a water. Medyo uh, may plema kasi ako ngayon dito kaya hindi ako masyado makapag-salita na maayos. Anyway, so 1 minute, guys. Alright, so sorry for that and thank you for waiting. So ito yata yung epekto ng naambunan. Okay, naambunan kahapon. Anyway, so let us now proceed to the sample problem number 7. So in here, it is asking us to write a program that allows the user to input an integer, and then if the value is greater than or equal to 0, print the word positive. Otherwise, it is negative number. Print the word negative. So we have already, made this one a while ago. So it's just that we have two quotation. But in here, we're going to use this syntax, wherein if this is true, if x is greater than or equal to 0, it will display message box that show positive. And if this is false, then it will proceed to the next statement, which is negative. Okay, so do I still need to show this one, guys? Because I already showed this one, just a different way of doing it before. So this is just a different syntax. Okay, so let me ask your permission. So I will not show this one to you guys anymore, okay? Since we have already answered this one a while ago. Okay, so just a different syntax. Are we okay with that one? For us to be able to save time and then we can proceed to the next one. Okay, There's only one. What about the others? I hope you guys are in front of your computer. Okay. Alright, so let's now move on to the sample problem number 8. So you've been hired as a programmer by SFT Sending Field Telecoms, which is a mobile telecommunications company. So you are to write a program that will ask the user to input the number of text messages incurred by a SFT cell phone subscriber. So text messaging charge is computed based on the number of text messages. Charge is 0 for the first 100 messages, and then text messages beyond that are charged by 50 centavos per message. So the program should output the charge incurred. So we have here the sample interface. So just a reminder, and then let's say for now we have a number of text messages of 150. So the first 100 is for free. Okay, so you're being charged 0. However, the 50, let's see, the extra 50 right here will now be charged to you. Okay, 50 cents per message. Okay, so 0.50 times 50 is of course equal to 25 pesos. Okay, so here's the code for this one. So in here we declared two variables. So one is ntext as a short, and then build as a single. So actually you can just combine them. Let's say ntext and then build as single. So short is just a shorter range of number when it comes to decimals, and then single is just a larger range of numbers when it comes to decimals, and then double is now larger, decimal is now larger, long is larger. Okay, it just comes with different range of numbers. Okay. So in here, ntext is equal to textbox1.text. So whatever is the value of textbox1 will be passed on to the ntext. So this is now the one that we are going to compare. So if ntext is greater than 100, then you have to do this computation. So bill is equal to ntext minus 100. So you have to deduct the 100, okay, since 100 text messages is for free. Okay, and then whatever is the remaining number of this one will be multiplied to 0.5. Okay, and then will be displayed on the bill. So bill is being displayed on the text box 2. Okay, where it's being format. So that is the reason why we have this PHP right here. Okay, else if ntext is not greater than 100, then it will display a 0, since the first 100 text messages is for free. Okay, so this is sample problem number 8. Let me just show this one to you guys. Number 8. Okay, let's save that one. All right. So let's say 50. So it's less than 100. So it's still for free. Okay, so 0, 0. If it's 99, it's still free. If it's 100, it is still free. But if it's now 101, it's now more than 100. So one text messages now, a message now is or will be charged to you as 0.5. Okay, 0.5. So if it's 102, then 0.5 times 2 is 1 peso. So if it's 200, then it's 50 pesos already. 2,000 is 500. 950. Sorry for that. Okay. So we have to deduct the first 100 text message. So all in all, you have a 50 pesos free text message. Okay. So 150 is 25. So same result with whatever we have in here. Okay. And then this peso sign is now changed into, or this PHP rather is now changed into peso sign, a real peso sign. Okay. Because this PHP can, we can just type it as PHP, but here we cannot find this peso sign on our keyboard. Okay. So yeah, that's it for the exercise sample problem number 7. Not number 7, number 8 rather, sorry. So are we clear so far with this sample problem? Hello, hello, hello. So any questions so far? Okay. So I guess not. Okay, so let's now move on to the next one, which is sample problem number 9. So you were hired as a programmer by TNP, which is Telepono ng Pilipino, which is a phone company. So TNP employs a metering scheme in computing the telephone bill. The metering scheme is as follows. So calls made on a weekday between 6 a.m. to 6:59 p.m. are charged at 7 pesos and 50 centavos, okay, per minute. And then charges made at other times, which is it's still weekday. However, it is now ranging from 7 p.m. to 5:59 a.m. Okay, right here. So I just get the other way around of this first concept right here. So you're going to be charged 5 pesos per that one. Okay, but during weekends, calls made anytime on weekend, okay, are charged at a rate of 3 pesos per minute. Okay, so I hope you guys were able to get idea. So yeah, this one is quite mind blowing. This one is quite difficult to understand. Anyway, so these are the things that you need to use. So for the call, you have to use date for that one. So date when the call was made, you have to use date time picker. Okay, and then you have to format this one using long. Well, you can use double, you can use a single. However, it's just the syntax that's or the kind of uh, variable, okay, that we need to use. And then for the time, so when the call started, use datetime picker control, and then the property of that one should be time. Okay. And for the integer representing the duration of the call in minutes, assume that all calls are rounded to the next minute. So for example, if you have lasting 2 minutes and 35 seconds, you have to put their 3 minute call already. Okay. So it will always be rounded into the next number. Okay, so if you exceed to, let's say, 2 minutes and 1 second, it is already a 3 minute call. Okay, so we have here the sample interface. Okay, so we have here the date of call and then the time of call, and then the duration of that call. Okay, so in here we're going to verify if it's weekdays or weekend, and then in here we're going to check if it's during the daytime. Okay, right here, daytime. Okay, up to actually it's daytime up to 7 p.m. I mean 6:59 p.m. The other way around is 7 p.m. to 5:59 a.m. Okay, so if it's night, oops. So in here, if it's night, okay, until 5:59 a.m., then the charge is now of course different. And then you have to put here the duration of call in minutes. Okay, and then just click compute, and then it will give you this kind of result depending on those values of those. So we have here this sample, I mean the given code. Okay, so this is already a working code. Just make this one work. So you can copy the entire code and then paste it on your own. Just make sure that the uh, where is that one here? So the date time picker. So this is the DTP date, daytime picker 1. And then the next one is daytime picker 2, which is DTP time. Okay, so just for you to remove those errors. Okay, so after that, you can now make that one work for now. Okay, just try to play and then uh, try to change the values of this one, and then click compute for you to have the result in here. Okay, anyway, so let me just explain this one real quick. So I did declare three variables as integer, okay, which is id, time, and then duration, and then decode bill as double. Okay, so constant, week, regular. So in here I declared three variables, okay, for the three different charges. So week regular call is 7.5 during the daytime, and then week this call, which is for the night time, which is 5 pesos per minute. And then any time on the weekend is 3 pesos. Okay. So in here, we are now passing the value of your daytime picker, date right here into ID, and then daytime picker time into I time, and then text duration, okay, which is this one, into I duration. And then those variables now are the one that we are going to use to compare or to compute the result, okay, in here. So if ID is less than or equal to 1 and ID is less than or equal to 5, then uh, if I time is less than or equal to 6 and I time is less than or equal to 18, then tickle bill is equal to duration times week cycle. So as you guys can see, we have two conditions. Okay, so the first one is trying to check if it's weekends, okay, or weekdays. And then the next one is trying to check if it's daytime or nighttime. So if those two is true, then it will proceed to this computation right here. Okay, but if one of them is not true, then it will proceed to this one. Okay, and for the this one is for weekdays. So if it's weekend, okay, then it will proceed to this weekend call computation. Okay, and then whatever is the result or computed value will be displayed on the text .build.text. So this one is this text box right here. Okay, and then we just formatted this one again using this currency. So you can actually put here, what is the one that we've used a while ago? Still currency. It's still the same. Okay, currency, which is the peso sign right here. So this is sample problem number 9. So let me just show this one to you guys, the working program of sample problem number 9. Okay, so the code is the same. Okay, and then the form one. Okay, so I forgot to include that one. Wala naman. Anyway, why do I have a form 1 load right here? Mm, okay, let me just make this one as a comment. So whatever code we have in here, I just copy and paste it right here, and then just change the daytime picker 1 into its respective name. And then here's the sample interface, which is the same as this one. Okay, so let's try this one. So let's choose weekdays. So let's say March 16, 2021, which is Tuesday, so it's weekday. And then let's choose uh umaga na lang. So let's say 7:46 a.m. Okay? And then 5-minute call. So during the weekdays, yes, Miss Precious. So
Ay, sorry po.
yeah, that's okay. So during the weekdays, we have here the 7 pesos and 50 centavos per minute. Okay, so 750 times 5 is 30, 7 50. Okay, so just multiply this one by 750. But if it's a night time, let's see, 7:46 p.m., so the computation for that one is 5 pesos per minute. So 5 times 5 is 25. Okay, and then what else? So during the weekends, so let's say Saturday, March 20, and so anytime on the weekend, so the computation for that one is 3 pesos per minute. So 3 times 5 is 15. Okay, so if it's 20, so 3 times 20 is 60 pesos. Okay, so again, this PHP right here is now pass sign. Okay, so I don't require you guys to understand this one right now. Okay, well, I just explain the things, what's happening for this condition, and then this condition. So just watch this video, okay, again, if you want to analyze what happened right here. Okay, and then yeah, uh, for you to be able to completely understand this sample problem number 9. Well, anyway, so yeah, that's it for the sample problem number 9. So let's now proceed to the sample problem number 10. Okay. Wala na palang number 10. Anyway, so we have here the most, uh, the super complete syntax, okay, of the if statement. So you can have multiple condition. So we have this condition, okay, and then you can have another condition. Let's see, else if. Okay, you can have three, four, or five condition as you want. Just follow this syntax right here. Okay, so what will happen if none of those conditions were true? So the same thing that will happen. Okay, it will proceed to our else statement. Okay, so meaning none of those statements were true. So it will just fall on this else uh, condition right here. Okay, or else statement right here. So this will be executed. So for you to appreciate this one, let's have this example for now. So if this is true, then this will be executed. Okay. But if this is not true, then it might find another condition. Let's say this one, this might be true. So if this is true, then this will be executed. Okay. So what if none of those were true? Then it will now proceed to this last else statement right here. Okay. So let's have an example. So sample problem number 11. So create a V project that enables the user to input shape names using a text box. So circle, triangle, square, pentagon, etc., etc., up to decagon. So display the number of sides the inputted shape has. If the text doesn't match one of these shapes, display not a valid shape. So let me just show this one to you guys. Number 11. Okay, so I have the same interface just like what we have in here. So the inputted shape and then the number of sides that will be displayed on this text box. Okay, so let's change the back color of this one into yellow for us to have the same interface. And then for the code, okay, so we have a lot of conditions. So if shape is equal to circle, it will display 0. Else if, so this is the second condition, if you put the triangle, then it will display this number of what's one number of sides. Okay, if it's square or rectangle, then it will display 4, pentagon is 5, hexagon is 6, heptagon is 7, etc., etc. So if none of those that you have typed is were true, then it will proceed to this else statement right here. Okay, so let's try this one out. So if it's circle, then it will give us a 0. If it's square, then 4. If it's hexagon, then it will display 6. Octagon is 8. Decagon is 10. But what if we have 11? So 11 is undecagon. Am I correct? Is undecagon 11? Well, just try to search that one on the internet. Well, anyway, this one doesn't actually exist, okay? So if it doesn't exist on our conditions, then it will proceed to the invalid inputted shape. Okay, just like what we're having here right now. Okay, undecagon. Undecagon is 11 sides. So 11 side. So actually, we have another name for undecagon, which is uh, hendecagon. So they are just the same. Hendecagon is, yeah, 11 straight sides. So yeah, we have two names, I guess, for 11 sides. So we can just put here, or shape is equal to undecagon. Okay, so that once we're going to put here undecagon, we can now have a result of 11. Okay, so yeah, that's it for, with the usage of many or multiple conditions. So are we clear so far with sample problem number 11? Can you guys still follow? Okay. So again, I'm just giving you guys the concept. So that is the way of explaining things. Way of explaining things when it comes to programming. Okay. So this is actually uh, a good startup. So just know the concept. Never mind the how to do it. As long as you know the concept and the syntax, and then you'll be able to figure out other things later on. Okay. So yeah, just learn the basics first. Anyway, that's it for the sample problem number 11. And then we have here sample problem number 11, but it's not letter B. So revise problem number 11 such that user chooses various selections using checkbox to determine the number of sides that selected polygon instead of typing the name of the polygon. So we have this sample interface right here, and then the number of sides will be displayed right here. So this one is super simple also. The same concept, just a different approach. Okay, so here's the code for that one. So in here, instead of typing, so this one now is check. Okay, if it's being checked, okay, if it's true, then this one will be displayed. Okay, if this one is checked, then this one will be displayed, and so on and so forth. Okay, so here's the sample interface. So nonagon is 9. Okay, right here. Pentagon is 5, undecagon is 11. So it just depends on whatever value we have in here. Okay, so all you need to do is put the corresponding value of that text right here, or this radio button right here. Okay, so I hope you guys got the idea. So here's the code or the program for the sample problem number 11. Okay, so it's radio button 1 up to radio button 10. Okay, so yeah, that's it for the sample problem number 11. So time check, we don't have enough time anymore, so we still have 2 minutes left. I don't know if we can still, oh yeah, maybe we can still finish sample problem number 12. Anyway, so to make it real quick, this is a bingo. Okay, so whatever is the corresponding value of this one, the letter will be displayed in here. So here's the range. 1 to 15 is P, and then 16 to 30 is I, 31 to 45 is N, and so on and so forth, up to 75, which is O. So composing the letter of BINGO, or bingo. Okay, so let me just show this one to you guys. Number 12. So 1 minute and 49. So we have this range. If number is 1 to 15, then it will display letter B. Number is 16 to 30, it's I, 31 to 45 is N, and so on and so forth. Okay? So if it's not within the range anymore, let's see 7 to 6 and above, then I'll just display here not within the range of bingo numbers. So let's try this one out. So 1 to 15 is B, and then 16 to, I don't know, but yeah, it's letter I, and then letter N, and then G, and then O, and then after 75, it will give us now a warning, wherein 76 is not within the range of bingo numbers anymore. Okay, simple as that for this a sample problem number 12. Okay, I just did use a numeric up down. So this one has a capability to increment and then decrement by 1. Okay, but of course you can also change this one real quick into 24. But we have to click this one, okay, because it will not be call this one. It will not be triggered, okay, if you're not clicking this numeric up down. Well, anyway, so that's it for the sample problem number 12. So we now only have 1 minute left. So we don't have enough time anymore. So we'll just continue the remaining slides next meeting. Okay, so here's the solution which what I have in here. Okay, so thank you guys for coming. And then if ever that you have a question, so just message me. Okay.